Hey guys, so over the past month or so, NIO stock has been relatively quiet and has consolidated at around $45 to $50. However, recently, a couple of pretty significant catalysts have arisen for NIO stock that have caused a lot of investors to turn their attention back towards NIO stock. So one of these is the recent Deliveries announcement that NIO made a couple of days ago, where they announced their December deliveries, which also concluded their fourth quarter and their full year 2020 deliveries. And on top of this, there is a upcoming NIO Day coming up on the 9th of January. So a lot of investors are looking forward to what could be announced on that day. So in this video, I'll be taking a closer look at the Deliveries announcement, including how the numbers stack up compared to the estimate. I'll also be taking a look at the upcoming NIO Day and what we can potentially expect to come from that day. And then I'll also touch on a couple of more general updates in relation to NIO stock. If you do enjoy this video, please remember to leave a like, as it really does help me out a lot. Also remember to subscribe if you want to see similar videos to this in the future, including more NIO videos. And apart from that guys, let's get right into it. So let's start off with the Deliveries update that they announced recently. So on the 3rd of January, NIO did announce their 2020 Q4 deliveries, as well as their full 2020 deliveries for the year. They managed to achieve a new record for both monthly and quarterly deliveries, which was very impressive to see. 7,007 vehicles were delivered in December 2020, which is a 121% increase year over year. This is also an increase of 32.4% compared to the last month. 17,353 vehicles were delivered for the entire quarter, which is an increase of 111% year over year, and this is also an increase of 42% compared to the last quarter. This means that in total for the entire year of 2020, 43,728 vehicles were delivered in total, which is an increase of 112.6% year over year for NIO. Cumulative deliveries of the ES8, ES6 and EC6 models of car as of December the 31st of 2020 have now reached 75,641. So NIO's Q4 guidance for deliveries was set to 16.5k to 17k, so the fact that NIO have not only reached the upper end of this guidance estimate, but also significantly exceeded it is definitely very impressive to see. So William Lee, the founder and chief executive of NIO, did state that these results can be attributed to the growing recognition of the premium brand that NIO is, and the competitive and compelling products and services that they do produce, as well as the expanding sales network, and most importantly, the continuous support from our passionate and loyal user community. He did also state that the innovative battery as a service model has shown popularity among their users since its launch. With the 100 kWh battery pack offered as an option, battery as a service has reached over 40% among new orders in December, demonstrating its competitiveness and acceptance by the users of NIO. So now moving on to the upcoming NIO Day. So the fourth ever NIO Day is taking place on January the 9th, and a lot of investors are excited to find out what NIO will be announcing on this day. NIO did state in their recent deliveries update that a new sedan model will be unveiled on this day, and there will also be announcements on new developments to NIO's autonomous driving and other core technologies within the business. A 150 kWh battery pack is also expected to be one of the technological development announcements that do get unveiled on this day, which is estimated to increase the range of NIO's vehicles to over 900 kilometers. This battery pack is expected to be compatible with all existing NIO models. So this is definitely great to hear, because it means that new customers of NIO will have access to a higher range vehicle, but it will also allow existing NIO customers to have access to a battery upgrade if they wish to have a higher range for their vehicle. So NIO are also expected to unveil an upgrade to their advanced driver assistance system platform, which should include a brand new LiDAR technology feature. NIO should also unveil their second generation battery swap stations, which will be more efficient than the first generation swap stations that are in operation right now. They will also take less time and cost less money, which is great to hear if it is true. So it is quite important to bear all of this in mind when going into NIO Day, because it seems like this is the general consensus as to what investors are expecting from NIO Day. And that means that if NIO do fail to deliver on a number of these expectations, then I wouldn't be surprised if we see a sharp sell-off take place. However, if NIO do actually exceed these expectations, then we could definitely see a sharp surge in the share price. So now moving on to some more general news related to NIO. So first of all, China are cutting their electric vehicle subsidies to 10%, which is a cut of 20% compared to the last year. NIO are running a promotion to help circumvent the negative impact of this subsidy reduction. If customers pay a deposit on or before the 10th of January, then they can purchase their vehicle at the same price that it was on sale for in 2020. A couple of weeks ago, NIO and State Grid EV reached an agreement to cooperate together to build 100 charging stations and battery swap stations in China by the end of 2021. North America and Europe are both struggling with the pandemic right now, with new case numbers continuing to go up and economic growth is continuing to slump. However, China are faring a lot better right now and have just recorded back-to-back quarters of positive economic growth. This is really good news for NIO because it is likely to have a positive impact on their vehicle sales and company growth going into 2021. So China is experiencing an economic upturn right now, while also still continuing to push for more electric vehicle adoption. China's electric vehicle market is poised to grow at a 25% compound average growth rate between 2020 and 2025. Sales could reach as high as 1.8 million in 2021, which is 40% higher than 2020. So my final thoughts on NIO stock. So the price movements on NIO stock will obviously depend quite a lot on what NIO have to offer in terms of new business advancements and announcements. If they do overperform, then we are likely to see a rise in NIO stock. However, if they do underperform and they miss on quite a lot of the expectations for NIO Day, then we could definitely see a sell-off take place. If you are a NIO investor, then don't expect to see the stock surge on NIO Day. Likewise, if you are looking to buy into NIO right now, I would advise you to be careful with that. Calendar events don't tend to cause much upwards movement on a company's stock. We have seen this time and time again, more recently with Tesla's Battery Day, where Tesla stock did actually drop on Battery Day. And also we did see this with Apple's new iPhone release, where Apple stock also did drop on the day. Unless NIO do have some groundbreaking news or announcements that do shock the world, then it is somewhat likely that NIO could rise in the coming days before dropping slightly on the day and afterwards. This is obviously not guaranteed though, and it is not financial advice or investment advice, as I could be quite wrong on this, and NIO could do the complete opposite for all I know. But it is just a pattern that I have noticed on recent calendar events for relatively big companies. So taking a real quick look at the chart, we can see that NIO has been trading between $40 and around the low $50 range. The $40 mark definitely seems to be a solid floor for NIO stock, and the resistance point seems to be in the low 50s range / the mid 50s range. So over the past week, in the run up to NIO Day, we can see that the stock has slowly gone up from the low 40s right up to where it is now in the low 50s. And personally, on NIO Day and after NIO Day, I can't see NIO stock breaking out above the resistance point of $56 unless they do announce something really groundbreaking, in which I could see them smashing past that resistance point. So that is all for today's video, guys. Please remember that this is not financial advice and I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for purely entertainment purposes only, and if you're looking to invest in a stock, then you should definitely do your own research before you think about putting your money into a stock. With that being said though, guys, please remember to leave a like if you did enjoy the video, as it really does help me out a lot. Also remember to subscribe if you want to see similar videos to this in the future. Also drop me a comment, let me know what your thoughts are on NIO stock right now. I'd love to find out. And apart from that, guys, thanks a lot for watching.